Furious. You also testified about the operation of March 10th Senate Appropriations Committee. So let me ask you the fundamental question and give you a chance to be more precise. When did you first learn of the operational tactics being used in Operation Fast and Furious, and what did you do about it?
I first learned about the tactics and the phrase Operation Fast and Furious at the beginning of this year, I think, when it became a matter of, I guess, public controversy. In my testimony before the House committee, I did say a few weeks. I probably could have said a couple of months. I don't think that what I said in terms of using the term a few weeks was inaccurate based on what happened. I got from, as Senator Grassley indicated, a couple of letters from him at the end of January. I believe it was January the 31st. These letters talked about a connection between an operation and the death of Agent Terry. Did not mention Fast and Furious. It referenced Operation Gunrunner. I asked my staff to look into this, and during the month of February, I became aware of Fast and Furious from press reports and other letters that I received from Senator Grassley. I asked my staff to get to the bottom of that matter. We received information from ATF and from the United States Attorney's Office in Phoenix that contradicted some of these public reports, and it became clear to me that the matter needed to somehow be resolved. And so, as you indicated, Mr. Chairman, on February the 28th, I asked the Department of Justice Inspector General to investigate Operation Fast and Furious. On March the 9th, I directed the Deputy Attorney General to instruct all prosecutors and agents throughout the Justice Department not to engage in these flawed tactics that we found in Operation Fast and Furious. On March 9th, I also confirmed the existence of the IG investigation. On March 10th, I testified about this matter before the Senate Appropriations Committee. So clearly, by the time I testified in May before the House Committee, I had known about Fast and Furious for several weeks, as I indicated, a couple of months. But the focus on which day of which month, I think in some ways is a bit of a distraction that does nothing to address what I think ought to concern us most, and that is the flow of weapons from the United States across the southwest border.
Thank you. Senator Grassley.
I was going to start with those letters that you just referred to that I gave you on